Bank robberies and bank heists galore. Welcome to Payday 3. There's money to be made and we're going to make it. By the way, this video is going to be mainly aimed for new players of Payday 3 that want to play this game stealthy. And yes, this game can get quite challenging, but only if you don't know what you're doing. That's fine though, because in this series we're going to show you things that you'll discover when jumping onto a video game. Let's go. First things first, when starting this game, you're going to have to make a Nebula account. Now, a Nebula account is going to take you into a web browser and allow you to play the game. It's also going to help with playing the game cross-platform. So, if you've got a friend with a PS5, now you can play with them. Once you've logged in before launching into a mission, you can now change your weapon layout, outfit, and most importantly, your skills. In your skill menu, you have the option to research, and after a mission, you'll unlock whatever skill you're researching. I personally went in the direction of unlocking and looping cameras. Unlike Payday 2, this game wants loop to camera, which will unlock at level 3 in that particular skill tree, will allow you to loop a camera continuously until you choose a different camera. Unfortunately though, we can only select the research at the moment, but now that we've done this, we can move over to actually selecting a mission. By the way, it might be a good idea to add a silencer on your weapon, as we'll probably need to take out guards, especially when playing on solo. Now, once you've selected the mission, there are a few things you can choose from, and we'll start off right at the beginning. No rest for the wicked. It's a bank mission, and as mentioned at the beginning, we are going to go in stealthy, which means the alarms can't go off. That's the plan. Welcome to Secure Capital Bank. They've got a lot of money in the bank, patrol officers guarding the bank, and staff members on each floor. Just to inform you, there are 3 types of areas in this game: public areas, private areas, and secure areas. Public areas are where we're allowed in. Private areas, civilians won't worry too much about you, but guards will escort you out if they find you. And there are also secure areas, where if you're spotted, guards will arrest you. The next thing you'll want to note is that certain doors need a red or blue keycard to unlock them. Not to worry however, keycards are easy to access in this game. All you need to do is sneak up to a guard and sneakily pinch the card from behind their back. And on top of that, if a guard is escorting you out, you can still pinch the card off him when following. Now that we've had a run through that, let's get back to the mission. We have 2 objectives to do. First, turn off the power to the gate and disable the security. We'll start with the turning off the power. If you don't know where this is, then the box is located by following the red wire, which looks like this inside the back end of the bank. Flip the switch on the box that looks like this and you're done. Gate power disabled. You'll next want to search the room with a door with a locked red keycard symbol. This door will either be on level 2 of the bank or on the roof. Scan the keycard and you're in. You want to hack the computer. Once done, you'll see an icon appear on a screen next to you. For me, this was green. When finally breaking into the bank and getting past the gate, I want to remember the green icon because this will indicate the green switch that I must flip. But first, what about the security cameras inside? Before I went inside this area, I pinched a blue keycard off the security guard upstairs. Use the blue security card to break into the camera control room. Disable the security cameras by taking out the guard in the room. And to finalize everything, I took out any guards or civilians that might get in my way of robbing this bank. Once I've dealt with all that, I want to break into the vault. I will need a code for it. And yes, we can see what the numbers are, but what we need to do is we need an executive to get on in. So we grabbed an executive from upstairs and scanned him in. The game then told me that I need to go to a computer terminal, so I went to a computer terminal and I hacked the computer, and the game gave me a few possible codes. I matched that up with what was on the door and I entered the code and broke into the vault. Now, I haven't mentioned lockpicking just yet, but personally, I love lockpicking. You twist the dial, and when it reaches the top, you press the click button, but it's so simple, I don't think that I really need to explain this to everyone. I unlock the door and go for the money, and to warn you, these bags have die packs, which means you have a certain amount of time before they go off. I disabled 4 in this heist, but this is why this heist is recommended at least 2 players. But anyway, after that, I started unlocking the safety deposit boxes, and it went quite quickly. I grabbed all the loot from inside, and then finally it was time to transport the money to the exit van. To transport the money, first I went around back to the red door. The van can also be parked in the car park, so keep an eye out where it is. I shoot the guard who's patrolling outside, so all my angles are covered when transporting the money. Next, I start to begin to grab the money and put it out back, ready to do a quick transport to the van. In case anything goes wrong, like a civilian spotting me, I'm close to the van for a clean getaway. Do keep an eye on the top. When it says searching, guards may wander a little bit more than usual, so keep an eye out on where they are. Also, if you're unmasked and they spot you in a private area, they may choose to straight up arrest you. Once all the money is in position, it's time to start transporting the money in the van. For this exit approach, I unlock the gate and simply chuck the money in the van. Once all the money is in, it's time for a clean getaway. Stand in the white square area. It takes about 3 seconds to leave, so if for any reason the alarms are about to go off, plan in advance. It's always a good strategy. Well done, you've completed your first heist. You are now free to review your progress, and this is a good time to check out upgrades. Anyway, that's what you'll experience when jumping inside Payday 3 for the first time. If you've got any more helpful tips for new players, then write them down in the comments down below. Anyway, if this video helped you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's a game you want me to check out next, then message me down below. That's it from me, and I will see you on another Jump Inside Gaming video. Goodbye.